All right, happy Thursday night, everybody, and welcome to show number 2 of our Facebook Live house concert series, live from my house, specifically from our attic, which is also my office. So welcome to Knoxville, Tennessee. Since I can't be there in person, be in your home in person, we are welcoming you into our home. And this is a weekly thing that we're doing now. So this is week 2. Thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you guys so much. Last week blew us away. The amount of people that tuned in and just the response that we've gotten throughout the week and the support that we've gotten, we just can't thank you enough. So if you missed last week's episode, you can go and view that in the live section of the Facebook page. So glad that you're here tonight. It has been a great week for me because last week just lifted my spirits so much. So thank you guys for making me feel like a totally different person. I woke up on Friday and felt completely different, just totally recharged, and I've been looking forward to tonight all week long. So tonight we are celebrating firsts. We're playing a lot of firsts tonight. So we are, I am going to be playing all the songs from my debut EP, It's Getting Too Late to Say It's Early, which a couple of those songs I haven't played. One of the songs, and actually the next song I'm about to play, I've only played a couple of times live ever. First EP, I'm going to play the first song I ever wrote. I'm going to play the first song I ever learned on guitar. I'm going to play Mandy and I's first dance song. And a couple surprises too. But this next song is called Not Enough. It's off the EP. This is a song that I've put on a lot of set lists throughout the years. And for some reason, it just gets cut. And I've pretty much only played the song live just a handful of times. So this is one I've had to practice a lot, and I've really enjoyed playing it. So it's called Not Enough. And I hope I remember how it goes. You taught me to cry with your crossly lie, but you were telling the truth when you said goodbye. You taught me to feel what I thought was real, but your love was this pain well concealed. Was there something that I could have said to fill your empty side of the bed? Promise to love you no matter how tough. Sometimes love's not enough. You taught me to see love's treachery when it let you forget so easily. Well, there was nothing that I didn't do mistaking the fact that I loved you. All I had, it wasn't enough. Was there something that I could have said to fill your empty side of the bed? Promise to love you no matter how tough. But sometimes love's not enough. Oh, sometimes love's not enough. Oh, you told me to lie with all you can. The only truth you told was goodbye. You showed me love's infidelity when you found someone so easily. I've learned so much without your touch. Now I know that I could never give too much. There's nothing more, 'cause there was nothing that I could have said. And now it's no longer your side of the bed. I found someone who loves me no matter how tough. And my love is enough. Yes, my love is enough. I think if she... So, I'd like to introduce Sunny, if you guys saw her moving around during that song, which was a test of concentration for me, for sure. I'm someone who's very easily distracted, and I think she's good. So, Sunny, everybody say hello to Sunny. So I made it through, I think. Just close your eyes and hang on. That's what a lot of this is going to be tonight. So... Alright, so the next song I'm going to play was actually the song that Mandy and I danced to for our first dance. Why don't you come, you can come and say hello too. Ladies and gentlemen, Mandy. You
Is my head in there? No. I'm not super tall. I just do a little stretch, a little lunge and stretch.
So the song that we were going to dance to for our first dance was Jolene by Ray LaMontagne. But since it starts out referencing cocaine in the first lyric,
Our parents probably wouldn't appreciate that
parents
very
and
much.
and my aunts, they probably wouldn't have appreciated that. So we opted for this song instead. I would say if you're with someone that you want to dance with, now's a great time to ask them to dance, and we'll dance later. Is that all right? Yeah. Do you want to pick up a guitar and pick a little?
No.
I told her, so she didn't. She last week, if you watch, she sat in the back and she had just gotten out of the shower and she was like, "Don't call me up there, don't call me up there." So I gave her like a 5-hour heads up today. Yeah, your hair looks amazing, babe. You look beautiful. So this song's called "My Two Left Feet," and when I went in to start recording the first EP, this song was pretty much just a chorus and a couple of lines here and there, and And I'm very thankful to the producer of my first EP, Travis Wyrick, who is here in Knoxville, Tennessee, who encouraged me to finish this song while we were in the studio. And on Thursday, day 4, we recorded the EP in 5 days, and on day 4 we recorded this one, and it's turned out to be just one of my favorites of all time. And just a side note on the record, you know, when we recorded those first 6 songs, Mandy and I, we had just bought this house that we're in right now that we could barely afford, and you know, I was waiting tables at a Thai restaurant, and you know, we were kind of barely getting by, and I had the bright idea to record a record, and thankfully Mandy supported me. My parents supported me. My sister let me borrow money to go towards the recording. And without that support and without that love, it wouldn't have been possible. So, you know, a song like this may never have ever been heard. So, the song's called My Two Left Feet. You look so good when you're dancing. Watch you spill your drink on the tops of your shoes. You look so good when you're dancing. Can I have the stairs with you for the rest of my life? Your cookie teeth, they make a perfect smile. By a wall full of clouds, if it stopped time for a while, I love to watch your mouth move with the words of the songs. And I don't care if they're right or wrong, 'cause you look so good when you're dancing. Watch you spill your drink on the tops of your shoes. You look so good when you're dancing. Can I have a dance with you for the rest of my life? Love is like water, shaped from the shores that you meet. Your delicate fingers and my two left feet, me in my stiff Sunday clothes, pressed starch pants, keep the light in our backs and watch our shadows hold hands. Hold my hand. Oh, you look so good when you're dancing. Watch you spill your drink on the tops of your shoes. You look so good when you're dancing. Can I have this dance with you for the rest of my life? Can I have this dance with you have this dance with you for the rest of my life. So we all good? Everything good? I do want to say, I want to do a little QVC moment. So in the website store at erickbaker.com, we have these hand-pulled screen print My Two Left Feet posters. And it has the actual sheet music of My Two Left Feet that's right here. These are all signed and numbered. This one is number 2 of 250. But we only have like 50 of these left. And we only printed 250 of them. And they're all done by hand by Label Industries. This was designed by Kara Alford. So she did an awesome job. This is actually a dance diagram to a two-step, which when I think about dancing, I think about my mom and dad doing the two-step, and they do it so well. But this poster is one of my favorite things that we've done. It means a lot to me. So, and we've got 50 of them left. So I would love for you to have one. erickbaker.com. Commercial over. So this, again, we're celebrating firsts tonight. So this next song is actually off the album that I bought with my very own money. I say album, it was actually a cassette tape. And I actually have it right here. And after the song, I'll reveal to you what it is. But that's the actual cassette tape. I say this song, for me takes on a whole nother level given everything that we're going through. Here it goes. I feel like in a lot of ways this song has helped pave the way. It was the first step that I ever took in getting me right here tonight. You wake up late for school and you don't want to go. You're asking mom please, but she still says no. Well, you miss 2 classes and no homework. And your teacher teaches class like you're some kind of jerk. You gotta fight for your right to party. Well, Pops caught you smoking and he says no way. But that hypocrite smokes 2 packs a day. Oh, and living at home is such a drag. For your mom do away your best porno mag. You gotta fight for your right to party. You got to fight for your right to party. Well, don't you leave this house if that's the clothes you're gonna wear. Kick you out of my home if you don't cut that hair. Well, then mom busses in and says, what's that noise? Well, mom, you're just jealous, it's the Beastie Boys. You gotta fight for your right to party. You got to fight for your right to party. So let's party. Oh, let's party. Yeah, let's party. Oh, let's party. Let's party. Oh, let's party. Oh yeah, so I've told this story a lot of times when at shows and at different people's houses and whatnot. So when I was, I guess like 7 years old, my mom and dad gave me $10 to go with my cousin John Meeks and go to Walmart, and I could buy anything that I wanted. And so he and I went into the music section, which back then used to be way bigger than it is now. And he picked up the Monkees Greatest Hits cassette, and I picked up this gem right here, Beastie Boys License to Ill. For a smooth $7.99, my life was completely changed. And yeah, so that song, Fight for Your Rights, kind of the, I don't know, it definitely means a lot to me. So, and this cassette tape means a whole lot too. So definitely a first falling in love, first time falling in love with music. And just the first record I bought, I guess with my, quote unquote, with my very own money. So thank you, Mom and Dad. They're watching right now, quarantined in Halls, Tennessee. Population 2,000. So I think we're all feeling a little stir crazy and frustrated and whatever it may be, and we're all kind of fighting for our own ways to party and let loose. So hopefully tonight is one of those nights where you can just let loose, kind of leave your worries behind. That's what we're hoping for, is we just want to bring some love, bring some joy, bring some laughter, sometimes bring some tears or whatever, but celebrating music, celebrating life, celebrating today, celebrating right now, and that we have it. So thank you guys for being here, for sure. So this next song I'm going to play is actually the first song that I ever learned on guitar. And just to give you a little reference, I have a degree from the University of Tennessee in public relations, mass communications. And I graduated in 4 years, and when I went in, I wanted to do sports broadcasting when I started as a freshman, and then that quickly that changed. And when I graduated, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I really didn't know who I was. But I had a degree, and my mom and dad, I'm very thankful that they paid for my education. I get that degree, graduate, and they're all excited, and they're wanting to know what I'm gonna do with my life, right? Thinking I've got it all figured out. And I told them that I was just gonna kind of hang out for the summer, and I thought I was gonna learn how to play guitar. I had bought a guitar while I was in college and never had the time to really learn how to play it. So after I graduated, I didn't go right to work. I pretty much kind of went to work learning how to play guitar. And, you know, a couple of months later, I went back to their house in West Tennessee, and I brought my guitar with me because I was all excited because I had learned a song. I'd learned a song all the way through, and I was so excited to play it for them. And I distinctly remember we sat in the kitchen, and they were sitting across from me, and I was like, all right, Mom and Dad, here we go. You know, I'm super excited about this. This is like my new passion. I feel like I found something that's speaking to me. So they're like, oh, let's listen. So then I played them this song. Just west of the tracks, holding me to hold me back around your door. She's calling out my name. She says, son, won't you go outside? I got a man coming over tonight, the 7th one in 7 days. I go down to the parking lot and I hang around all my friends, and I roam the streets till dawn breaks again. I come in at 5 a.m. and she is waiting for me. She says, where have you been? I said I was out. She said, you're no good 'cause you're running without love. 'Cause I'm going straight to hell, just like my mama said. I'm going straight to hell, 'cause I'm going straight to hell, just like my mama said. I'm going straight to hell. I'll stop right there. You get the picture, though. That's a driving and crying tune, which, you know, I just can't imagine. I can't visualize what I know was like shock and horror on my mom and dad's face when they just were like, we put you through school and now you're spending all of your time and our hard-earned money and your education learning a song called I'm Going Straight to Hell, just like my mama said. They took it in stride, though. They really, really did, and they didn't completely freak out on me, that I remember, because they were at my first shows. And, you know, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Matt Brewster, because I actually have a recording that I found. It's the very first recording that I have ever done. And we're trying to find a way to add this to the website so people can go to the website and listen to some of these demos and some of this, look at old pictures and that kind of thing. So we're working on that right now, so stay tuned for that. But my buddy Matt Brewster, we played as Matt and Erick. That's how I started kind of this career in music. I mean, at the time we were just having fun. But there is a recording of us singing that song together, and it's the first recording that I know of that we ever did, and it's pretty hilarious. We've had a lot of laughs listening to some of that stuff this week, so we're working right now trying to get all that stuff up so you guys can check it out. But Mom and Dad, I know you're watching right now. I just want to say I love you and thank you for seeing me, still supporting me and loving me, even though I came to your kitchen and sang Straight to Hell. That song, though, led to a song like this, and this is another song off of It's Getting Too Late to Say It's Early, and it's called When Will I Be Loved? my crown of roses is filled with thorns, and the sleep where my heart is old and warm. Guess the time of my life is running late, and I don't know how much longer I can wait. For your phone calls, four walls, and nightfall, and your bed. 'Cause now my bruised ears can just hear this one clear thought in my head. When will I be loved? The older I get, the younger I want to be. Why do I fall? Why do I so easily? For your phone calls, four walls, and nightfall, and your bed. 'Cause now my bruised ears can just hear this one clear thought in my head. Oh, when will I be loved? Oh, when will I be loved? Let's dance in the dust of another one of our days. Well, I hope that tomorrow that I will find a way. I'll find a way to your phone calls, four walls, and nightfall, and your bed. Now my bruised ears can just hear this one clear thought in my head. Oh, when will I be loved? Oh, when will I be loved?
Kayla just texted and said that you sound a little muffled.
All right. I just got a text from a friend saying that I sound muffled. Does anybody comment if it sounds muffled to you guys? wherever you're at, wherever you're listening. How many people do we have listening right now?
493.
Nice. Man, another, wow. Thank you.
498.
Hey, all right. So in the last week since the last show, we have lost two really influential songwriters, and I think the beauty of this is, again, welcome if you're just now tuning in. This is a weekly thing that we're going to be doing, and for me, sometimes, or most of the time, I only have like 8 to 10 songs that I get to play in a set on a stage, and what has been my default, it's either playing the most popular tunes, or playing something new. And so a lot of songs have just gathered a lot of dust on them over the years. And for me, what I want this to be each week is I'm going to be playing every week songs that you guys know and love for sure, but I'm going to be dusting off old songs that I never get to play, and then playing covers, playing the first cover I ever learned on a guitar, and doing stuff that I never in a million years would really be able to do. I mean, tonight's set, I commented, when I printed it out, I showed it to Mandy, and I was like, this is a set like I've never played before. So I'm wanting to have some fun, and I'm also kind of wanting to take some chances, and for these next 2 songs, I just want to pay tribute to John Prine and to Bill Withers, to just monsters and just amazing songwriters, amazing musicians, and certainly they've influenced a ton of people. For me, this song, I didn't even know who John Prine was until I heard Dave Matthews cover this song. And so Dave Matthews led me to John Prine, and then John Prine led me to Bonnie Raitt, and it just keeps going on and on. I think that's the beauty of music. That's one of those things where it just, the way that it can pass, and that one artist can turn you on to another one. This is a song that you've probably heard a bunch this week, but it's a song that that Matt Brewster and I covered early on, and as a mid 20-year-old kid, I had no idea what this song was about. I just like singing it. I like the way I just like singing it. I like the story of it. As I have kind of reacquainted myself with this song this week, now as a 41-year-old and as a parent, and this song means so much more to me now. I feel like I've grown into it. So this song's called Angel from Montgomery. A beautiful, beautiful song. And I just want to say thank you to John Prine for his music. After my mother, my old man is another child's grown old. If dreams were lightning, if thunder was desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. So make me an angel from Montgomery, make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believing this living is just a was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, the years they flow by like a broken down dam. So make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them all buzzing, but I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? So make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Thank you. All right. Oh, man, so Mr. Bill Withers. This one hurt Mandy and I a whole bunch. We on Saturday, we sat outside and we listened, just listened to pretty much all of Bill's records and just, there's just a lot to process right now, just in general. And, I don't know, it just hit us hard. Mainly, we love his music, but when Annabelle was just learning to talk, when she was a baby, we, in our Honda Civic, we kept the Bill Withers Live at Carnegie Hall CD in the car. And if we ever tried to play anything different, Annabelle from the back seat would go, Bill Whittles, play Bill Whittles, Bill Whittles. Like, it was just constantly, she was constantly wanting to hear Bill Withers. And so, I don't know. It just, and what's crazy is we hadn't listened to a whole bunch until here recently with everything going on. Of course, Lean on Me and those words and that message is something that we all need to hear. And I actually sat down with that tune. That was initially the song that I was going to play because the message is so perfect for right now. And I encourage you, if you haven't been listening to it over the last few weeks, to go and listen to it, or just look up the lyrics and listen to the message in the lyrics, and it will lift you up, I promise. Instead of Lean on Me, though, I'm going to play a different song that is another one of our favorites. And if you have that Live at Carnegie Hall record, the intro to this song on that record gives such a glimpse into who Bill Withers was as a person and how he grew up and kind of what is part of the foundation of his music and who he was as a person. So I encourage you to go and listen to that as well. This song is called Grandma's Hands, and he starts it out saying, you know, that a lot of people come up to him and said, yeah, man, I dug my grandma too. And I definitely know without a doubt that he's in heaven right now, clapping along with his grandma. This song's called Grandma's Hands. Grandma's hands clap the church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands play the tambourine so well. Oh, Grandma's hands used to issue out a warning. She'd say, Billy, don't you run so fast. Might fall on a piece of glass. There might be snakes there in that grass. Grandma's hands soothe the local unwed mother. Grandma's hands used to ache sometimes and swell. Oh, Grandma's hands used to lift her face and tell her, she'd say, baby, Grandma understands that you really love that man. Put yourself in Jesus' hands. Grandma's hands used to hand me a piece of candy. Grandma's hands picked me up each time I fell. Oh, Grandma's hands, boy, they really came in handy. She'd say, Maddie, don't you whip that boy. What you want to spank him for? He didn't drop no apple core, but I ain't got Grandma anymore. If I get to heaven, I'll look for Grandma's hands. Yeah, man, I've wanted to play that song for so long, essentially I have. If you guys have ever heard me cover No Diggity, and you've never heard Grandma's Hands, No Diggity, it samples that tune. So if you only know No Diggity and you don't know Grandma's Hands, it's the same song. So a little trivia information for you. Man, thank you, Bill Withers. And John Prime, man. And thank you to you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, we'll be here Thursday night, next Thursday at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern. So please keep coming back and hanging out with us. Please tell your friends. Tell all your friends. So now, again, tonight's kind of theme is all about playing firsts. So far, I've been playing songs from my first EP. I played the first song, or a song off the first record I ever bought with my very own money. I played the first song that I ever learned on guitar, and now I am going to play the first song that I ever wrote. So fast forward from me sitting at the kitchen counter with my mom and dad saying straight to hell. Fast forward 2 years. And at that point, I was playing cover tunes down on the Strip on Cumberland Avenue as Matt and Erick with my buddy Matt Brewster, and we were playing. Our big show was every Friday night at O'Charlie's on the Strip. There was a big patio, and we played sometimes 5 nights a week. But it was all cover music that we were playing, and in the span of those 2 years, I fell in love with a girl, and it was the first girl that I ever said I love you to, other than my mom and my sister. And so it was a really big deal. It was my first real love. And she ended up breaking my heart, which inspired me to want to be a songwriter. I'd never written poetry growing up. I'd always played sports and just, I didn't sing growing up. It just wasn't part of, at least, I mean, I sang along with the radio. But this was my first attempt at writing my feelings. And, you know, I was 23 years old, I think, at the time. And I was just heartbroken. So I sat in my little bedroom that I was living in South Knoxville, and I wrote this song. It's called "Come Back Home," and I actually have a recording of this as well that we're gonna try and post later this week on my website. And I sound like a child. It's so hilarious. But man, I was going through some pain. And I will say, I mean, you know, pain is what led me to writing and to expressing myself. And by writing and putting words on a page, it helped. It helped take some of that pain away and channel it. So right now, I know that a lot of you guys are hurting right now, and I challenge you and encourage you to try and channel it in a positive way into something, you know, whether it's exercise or art. I know that right now, one of the bright sides out of this is that there's going to be a lot of amazing art that comes out of this hard time. So don't feel like you have to bear that weight, and don't even feel like you have to write a song about it. Just talk to a friend or talk to a loved one. Don't carry that weight. So this song's called "Come Back Home," and it's the first song I ever wrote, and this is the first time I've played it live in front of an audience in 15 years, easily. In a super long time. So there is no tomorrow, there is no today. No thanks to heaven, no words to pray. No sun on the horizon, setting low. No warm embraces, I'm always cold without you. There is no love song, there is no kiss, no more I love you, only words to miss. No hands held together, soothing sound, no late night laughter can be found without you. In my life without you, by my side, my forever has been stolen by lonely walk through the door. It's open. Walk through the door. It's open. And come on to me. Come on to me. Oh, come on to me. I did come back home. That falsetto wasn't part of the original recording, but today is, or not even today, just as I throughout the week have been practicing. I printed out the lyrics, so I know you guys can't see this, but 2001, 2002, somewhere in between there, like almost 20 years ago, I wrote that song. And man, my mom was cutting my hair at the time. I had a bowl cut. Pretty much, she just cut the ends of it off, so I had this long kind of bowl cut that looked awesome. Thanks, Mom. And I don't know, man. I was hurting. I connected with that young 20-something playing that this week. All right. Are people still watching? Hopefully that didn't scare people away, right? So, I mean, again, I know that throughout the week I've gotten a lot of requests from you guys, and I want you to know that I'm not ignoring them. It's just that each week what I'm wanting to do is kind of, several of the requests that I got I have played this tonight. But each week I'm going to do something different. This week has been first and playing from my first album. Actually, next week is going to be songs from Holding the Pieces in Place. So that record this month turns 10 years old. So we are celebrating Holding the Pieces in Place next week. That's going to be songs like Unbroken Promise and Room to Fall. So please, again, tune in again next Thursday at 8 o'clock. This is water. Last week Mandy had to go and refill my water, so I got a really big water jug. I want to say thank you to my buddy, Brent Collier, who is kind of manning all the technology that's going on and just everything, how everything looks and sounds. He is making that happen, so thank you so much, buddy. Mandy and I are not very, Sunny down here, she knows her way around the internet and is pretty savvy. But Mandy and I, we call tech support a lot. And then Mandy is commenting back to people. If you've gotten comments back and if you're in a dialogue with somebody, it's with Mandy. Keep it clean. Folks, keep it clean. Oh. So this next song is, for me, as a songwriter, it took a long time for me to believe that I was a songwriter and believe in myself and kind of have the confidence to put myself out there. And this song was, for me, the first song that really validated myself as a songwriter. And I've said this a lot, but it's absolutely true. If you dig down to the root system and to the foundation of everything that my music is built on, it's built on this song. This song, when I wrote it as a prayer and as a hope for what my life one day could be. And now every time that I'm lucky enough to sing it to my beautiful bride sitting in front of me right now, it's a gift, an absolute gift. This song has been a gift. So it's called Stay a While. And I love you, babe. Hell on earth ain't hard to find, but you can't save me from mine. Stop the time's business from stabbing all that's delicate. I won't be afraid of growing old if I have your hand to hold. I'm looking for eternity. Will you find it with me? Please stay a while. Show me how to smile. Please stay a while. Not a great man, but I'll give you all I can. I'll be the lashes on your eyes, catch every tear that you cry. Please stay a while. How to smile. Please stay a while. Coffee cups so we don't ever have to go to sleep. Cause if I close my eyes, I feel tomorrow won't let this day repeat. And listen to the clock's electric buzz, counting both of our lives away. So let's not waste a single word on nothing but I love you every day. My life's been built with turnout lights, haunted by the hurt of closing doors. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm starting to sweat now. It's polyester. I wore this shirt specifically because I've had this shirt as long as we've been together, probably for the last 20 years. So, not the first shirt that I ever owned, but it's pretty close. But it is not breathing. All right, you guys, so I have time for one more song. Annabelle, do you want to come say hello? Annabelle just snuck in up here.
I look sweaty.
Okay. Annabelle, she said she looks sweaty. Will you hold on to Sunny? So this is a song, Annabelle can attest to it. Since I have done a night full of firsts and old songs, I kind of wanted to bookend it, and I wanted to close the show with the song that I've been singing here lately. Like this is the newest song and the latest song that I have learned, and it's a song that just over the last week, it's just meant a lot to our family, and I just can't. I'm singing it in the shower. It's just I can't stop singing it. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard it and know about it, but I want to send this out to all you cool cats and kittens out there who are listening, and I just want to say thank you, everybody, for being here. And so this is the song I'm going to close with, and it's the newest song that I've learned. It's a song called I Saw Tiger. I also want to give a shout out to my neighbors, Sam and Niece. I know they're watching right now. Yesterday, I was on the fence about playing this song, and they gave me the encouragement and the support to say, yes, you need to play that song. So, thank you. Tell all the hunters to lay down their guns. Tell them that the tiger just needs a little love. Let them run in the jungle. Let them roam their lands. And stand back and wonder what a beautiful cat. I saw tiger, now I understand. Yes, I saw tiger, and the tiger saw me. I can give them a home, safe and warm. The law wants to ban me. Can you tell me who's wrong? Every time they move, every time they breathe, I can feel the power, I can feel the heat. I saw tiger, now I understand. Yes, I saw tiger, and the tiger saw man. I saw tiger, now I understand. I saw tiger, now I understand. Yes, I saw tiger, and the tiger saw man. Oh, I saw tiger, now I understand. I saw tiger, and the tiger saw man. Big shout out to the Tiger King. And to all you guys for tuning in and listening. Again, please do send your requests because this is a weekly thing. I'm spreading it out. I'm doing something different every single week. So come back next week and we're going to celebrate holding the pieces in place and a few more surprises, maybe not as great as I saw Tiger. And make sure that you tune in, erickbaker.com/live. We're going to be posting lots of kind of behind the scenes and extra stuff from this thing. So just want to say thank you, much love, and hopefully we'll see you next week. All right? Thank y'all.